Hello, Facebook. Joe Dugan here with the Maryland Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force. Over the last week or so, we've been talking about ways to keep our children safe online. We've talked about, their loss of privacy. We've talked about their exposure to graphic images. We spoke several days on predators. Today, we're going to start talking about sexting. This is where our children are sharing images online that would be like nude or semi-nude, or maybe even just a sexually provocative photo. Again, not all of those images would necessarily be illegal, but they're images that would get our children, in trouble. A 2018 study with JAMA Pediatrics, study of children 12 to 17 years old, shows that 1 in 7 of our children have sent these sexting text. That's about 14%. About 1 in 4 of our children have admitted to receiving them. Again, small portion, but it just affects that small portion of children so much. There's no significant difference between males and females. I know in my experience, I've always believed that the males, the boys share more pictures than the girls do, but according to this study, that's not true. And it's usually an image that's shared between a girlfriend and a boyfriend. Maybe during a middle school relationship, they due to peer pressure, perception, that everybody is doing it, they decide to, send a picture to their boyfriend or their girlfriend. Again, as we spoke earlier, this loss of privacy that can occur once that image goes viral. Because 1 in 10 children have admitted they have forwarded a image that they have got without the consent of the original sender. That creates a situation where the image goes viral in the school, where it just starts touching devices everywhere. I've even had cases that I have investigated where the young ladies have shared pictures, and the boys, they collect these things like baseball cards. They trade these pictures. It becomes a type of currency. And in this case I investigated, probably 25, 30 of these images have ended up in a image sharing site based out of another country. I will never ever be able to get those images back. Those images are going to be touching devices all around the world. Again, for these young ladies, it's their worst nightmare, because these pictures will just be out there forever and just keep popping up over and over again. This could set up a situation for sextortion where somebody, gets one of these pictures. Hey, if you don't send me more of these pictures, I'm going to expose you. Again, that's a whole nother conversation. So, the best way for our children to avoid this problem is just not to share the pictures in the first place. Again, that's a conversation you as parents need to have with your children. I explain this when I go into the schools, and again, hopefully, if that situation arises where they've been asked for a photograph, they'll think back, no, because this may never go away. Till tomorrow, I'm Joe Dugan with the Maryland Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force. See ya.